OneDesk is a single application that combines project management and help desk so that you can serve your customers and work on your projects all in one place. OneDesk provides your IT department with the ability to automatically capture tickets from end users and provide proper assistance to your end users. OneDesk also allows you to convert these tickets into tasks, which can then be assigned to team members and planned within projects. In this panel, you can create projects and portfolios. Your portfolios will act as containers for your projects. How you may plan to utilize this feature is by classifying your portfolios like so. You can have one portfolio called updates, and then all the projects related to the updates will be placed here. This will allow you to map out the projects related to their respective portfolio. You can then see how the projects are progressing in the specific portfolio as well as how a customer's portfolio is faring. And your projects will act as containers for your tickets and tasks. A ticket in OneDesk can be generated by auto-forwarding your current support email to the email address that is found here under the administration settings. Then, when end users send an email to your support email, OneDesk will capture that email and generate a ticket. The subject of that email will become the subject of the ticket, attachments will be captured, and the body of the email will become the details of the ticket. Since OneDesk automatically creates new end user records and new customer organizations from incoming emails, all you have to do is set up the email auto-forward to start capturing new tickets, end users, and customer organizations. Alternatively, your IT firm can gather tickets using the customer portal feature that OneDesk provides. This portal is for your end users to submit tickets to you, communicate with agents, and review the progress on their tickets. You can enable filtering options for your end users so they can look at tickets in specific projects. End users can also receive notifications by email. So here you'd be able to modify the properties that will be displayed on this portal. You can set up customizable web forms for end users to fill out to submit tickets. Forms can be a step up in terms of process because with forms you can require a properly completed ticket with all information that you need. You also can make sophisticated custom workflows that start with these forms. The default web form looks like this. To customize this web form, you can go back to your administration settings and click under web forms. You will be able to make certain fields required, change the names of certain ones. For example, we would like to rename the title of this form. And you can also add additional fields, including custom fields. So we've created one for operating system, and we can make this field required. Now we can refresh the form. And this is what the form will look like. You will notice how some of these fields have a star next to them, which means that they are required to fill out in order to submit this ticket. Once this ticket is now submitted, it will generate a ticket, and this is what the ticket will look like. You can see the details that were filled out on the web form, that being the customization of the custom field, the title, etc. From here, you'll be able to click on Assign to assign this ticket to other users or teams. At the moment, it is currently assigned to Fatima, but you would be able to assign it to multiple individual users. In OneDesk, this process of assigning can also be automated. OneDesk can automate your workflow to make life easier and boost your productivity. This can involve auto assignments, auto routing items to projects, auto replies to end users, custom notifications, and much more. Many IT departments utilize OneDesk Flow automation to set up auto assignments to maximize efficiency. The way that they do this is by navigating to our administration settings and clicking on the Ticket tab. So you go to Administration and click on Ticket. You can scroll down to the bottom and then create a workflow automation here. Say that you would like your tickets to be assigned by round robin. You can do when any type of ticket is created, then the action that we take is to assign by round robin. And then you select all the users that you would like these tickets to circulate through. And this means that assignments will rotate with every new ticket submission so that work is evenly distributed amongst your IT team. This is just one method of auto assignment. Another automation that helps maximize efficiency can be found by navigating to the Customer tab and selecting the Customer Organization. So the Customer tab can be found here, and click on the Customer Organization. Here, you will be able to add domains to the customer organization so that anytime a ticket comes in with that domain, it can get routed accordingly. Here's how you can set that up. You can click on the domain, add an additional domain, and then you can add a routing action. We already have one in place for this one. This means that whenever 123 company sends in a ticket, it will change the project to the specific project that I've made it go to. You can select this and change it to another project, and then that will happen like this. Once you're done, you click Save. If your end user would like to follow up on their tickets, they can reply by email or use the customer portal to create a conversation with an agent and ask their questions. It will generate a conversation here. This message will also appear in the Messenger app found here to ensure that no message is missed. When an end user uses the customer portal to submit a message on an existing ticket, they can do that right here. Your agents can now reply on this existing thread of replies to communicate with the end user, or they can opt to create a new conversation internally to communicate with other members from your IT team. This conversation will be hidden from the end user as it is defined as an internal message. This is useful for when an agent could be encountering an issue and trying to resolve this ticket and needs further assistance from their team members. They can tag someone or refer to a separate item in their message by using the @ key or the pound key to reference an item. Tickets are usually for immediate action, but if a ticket requires additional planning and work, you can convert it to a task. The task feature will provide you with many project management features. The way that you can convert your ticket to a task is by clicking on the icon here and click on task. You have now moved this item into the task application, which is found here. This is how tasks will look like inside the project structure, separated by different folders, projects, and portfolios. You can have different view options that you can use, such as the Gantt view, which will show you your schedule for your tasks based on their planned schedule versus their actual schedule. The status board, which will show you different columns related to their life cycle statuses that you can drag and drop your items into. The calendar, which will show you your plan versus your actual schedule on a monthly basis. And the dashboard view, which shows you different charts related to hours performed by employees and how tickets are progressing. On OneDesk, you can create all the views you need to help you manage your tickets and tasks. You can create custom views with additional filters here. This is how you can go ahead and create a new custom view. For example, one of the custom views that you can create is to group your open tickets by creation date. And add a priority to filter out what does not need as much attention. So we would like to look at everything with a priority more than 3 stars. And now we'd be looking at only this specific item that matches our filter. When someone on your team has worked on a task, work is logged by creating a timesheet or running a task timer. When submitting a timesheet, you fill out how much work was done, what's the current status of this item, if the work you did was billable or not, etc. This will allow you to see where your users are spending their time, as you then can run reports on these submitted timesheets. If you would like to run a report on your timesheets, you can head to the timesheet application and export this view. You can do that by clicking on Tools and click on Export this view. You'd be able to add or disable certain columns from the grid if you'd like to have them in your custom view. Once you do this and you feel that you have all the columns ready, you can click on Tools and click Export. Once you've done this, you'd be able to save this view if you'd like it to be repeated in the future. For a more sophisticated report, use the wizard found under Add and click on Report. This allows you to schedule reports to run and to automatically send them to people by email. You may be wondering how end users can stay up to date. By default, email notifications go out to end users for each status change or message you send. End users can look for updates in their customer portal, and additional notifications with workflow automations can be established as well. Additional features that OneDesk provide are that you can set up a knowledge-based portal to find the answers to frequently asked questions, and also we provide a live chat for live support with an agent. OneDesk even includes a mobile app for your team so that you can keep track of work and answer tickets when off-site, at home, or away from your desk. Additionally, you can find integrations with other services by clicking on the Integrations tab, and here we have different applications that you can integrate with. For example, for accounting, you may want to use FreshBooks or QuickBooks. We also provide single sign-on for users and customers. OneDesk has everything your IT company needs to capture, automate, and manage tickets, as well as track the time spent on each client. Furthermore, with built-in project management, you can track customer projects and additional billable work using the same tools. OneDesk also offers several opportunities to increase the value you add to your clients by offering a customer portal, knowledge base, and live chat services. All these extra features are bundled together with no extra fees or add-ons. Try out OneDesk, and if you have any questions, we are here to help you get started.